Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to Ironcast, and to the unfortunate fact that, once again, the missions have all randomized. I don't know if they ever didn't randomize, if I'm just making that up, if I'm just, manifesting my wishful thinking into some sort of a memory, this fake memory construct, but I was sure, I was absolutely certain that they persisted across leaving the game and coming back, but apparently they do not. Now, we've got Hastings, got a survival here. Contact has been lost with the convoy carrying one of our top military thinkers. The top brass are fearing the worst and have requested that an Ironcast be sent to investigate the situation. You must hold all Ironcasts and steam tanks at bay until we can organize an extraction. Chelmsford. Emergency! Consortium members are experiencing power fluctuations which cause their Ironcasts to act erratically. If you can figure out how to compensate for this phenomenon, it would be hugely beneficial to our side. You will have 10 turns to collect 8 items. The tantrum? Oh, I don't want a tantrum spiral. Or a difficult collection in Windsor. Commander, we've spotted a French depot at this location. That seems to be where they're storing their voltite, the fuel that drives our Ironcast and steam tanks. This is obviously an incredibly valuable objective. If secured, head to the location and acquire some more fuel for our walkers. Collect 10 before making your escape. Only 10 turns, so I'd have to get 1 per turn. That's only 8 in 10 turns, and... Well, I mean, that one's quite nice, but it's not actually that much more scrap, and that's what I'm really caring about right now. This one's the least of the scrap, so we're going to be going to Chelmsford. 765 scrap is on the table. I think that's a reasonable one to aim for, but let's go ahead and make sure we've set everything up. We've got the light cannon Mark 4R. We've got 204. I mean, the nice thing about this is that it does huge amounts of splash damage, but that heavy cannon is just glorious in every possible way. I really don't think we can leave that one behind. Have we got any better drives to equip? No. No, we're good with what we've got. Okay, we are heading out to Chelmsford. Let's see how we can do. Hopefully, we do fantastically well. That would be nice. Ooh, a warehouse. And I'm not walking in. Am I going to get to attack on the first round? I just don't know. I hope so. Spire, there is something wrong with my Ironcast. Power is fluctuating wildly and disrupting my systems. We are receiving similar reports from others. If you could diagnose the fault, we would be grateful. I will try my best. I'll need at least 8 worth of data to make an educated guess, however. Oh, and it seems I'm being attacked, of course. Bloody typical! I do like the characters in this. They speak in a language I can understand. Or a dialect that makes sense, at least. Right, what kind of weapons have you got? 54, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, well. Start things off then by activating this. And let's see, we've got a fair bit of power there. We've got a humongous chain of repair. Let's get that out of the way first, shall we? Because that's going to link up a couple of other things. There we go. Now, next up, could go for the huge chain of coolant, honestly, but let's not. Let's go for this first. On I want to go. Raise defenses. Start walking. Now, that is glorious. If we go like this, we can link up and grab that as well. So, let's see if the node multiplier will affect these crates, because if it does, that's going to make this so much easier. I don't think it does, unfortunately. That would have been far, far too easy, I suppose. I'll let you off. There we go. And we can afford to rise it once more. So there we are. Fully shielded. Decent amount of defense there. Some coolant. We are also walking at the moment. Okay, let's see how this goes. My malfunctioning power core is playing havoc with my subsystems. I should be prepared for some unexpected consequences, though they may not all be negative. Am I going to have anything funky go on? Ouch. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, what happened there then? Can't quite tell. But let's get that fully repaired. Okay, he's used a lot of his coolant. And you know what? Since we've got so much coolant on the board, we can be a little bit aggressive with this. Let's go for the shield system. And we'll try to... Well... We could go for that, actually. Well, it's going to cut our damage in half. No, we'll go with this one. Go. Fantastic, and again. Oh, that was glorious! Absolutely glorious! Take his ammo! Haha! Now, let's go for the lance. Fire the everything! Okay, that was a good hit. Now then, we're going to need a few things from this one. Let's grab all of this. There we go. We've already got a lot of our required scavenged parts. Now then. That is probably worth more to me. Now the thing is, if I go for an attack whilst overdrived, I could probably take that out. Make it so. Fire! And our weapon system is completely disabled. Fantastic. Okay, right, we want to raise our shield, and then we want to start walking. And the nice thing with having our shield up right now is that even if this missile hits, a lot of the splash damage is going to be negated. The vast majority of it will be negated. Okay, we're actually not doing too badly. What are you going to do? You've got a lot of coolant. My shield just turned off. Scallywaggery! Scallywaggery! My goodness, all my repairs are gone as well. Ah, that was bad. We lost the entirety of that shield. It was a third layer shield. Nonsense, I say. Nonsense. Right, okay, well, let's do the best that we can. Grab some more energy. Start the systems. Start walking. Raise the systems again. Okay, now. What we can do here is grab some of this and some more of the supplies that we need to pick up. I want that taken down, please. We're probably going to win this just by wiping this one out. Go for the weapon system next. There we go. We're probably going to be fighting another one, which will give us an opportunity to get more scrap. What have you got? Are you much stronger? No, that's actually not a bad one. As long as I can keep my shield up at full charge, that one's basically negated. And that one's a weaker one. Ooh, that shield, though. You gads. Okay, we can't miss the opportunity to attack on this turn. It is absolutely important to us. We need to take this out if we can. Got enough for 2 shots with this. It's not moving, so it's going to be hit by all of them. There we go. The shield is already down. Okay. Let's see how the enemy responds. Ooh, very nice. Not as nice. Okay, my turn. We're going to have stopped, unfortunately. Let's grab a fair bit of power, start walking again, raise shields. We can afford to raise shields all the way. Okay. Let's grab as much coolant as we can. Oh. In fact, that will get me everything I need. Let's do it. There we go. That was my last turn on that round as well. I found the problem. The voltite in my engine is emitting strange pulses of energy. I can compensate, however. In fact, this should improve my power core's performance. It is strange, though. Why has this never happened before? We believe something new has been introduced to the environment. We can say no more. It is classified information. I feel the same, Commander. The spire is being very annoying at the moment. Okay, let's see how we did. Quite well. Ooh. Did we get the... Oh, we did get the high power energy lance. Oh no, that is nice. That is very nice. Practically guaranteed over 200 damage. If it hits, it's going to do a lot, even with a high level shield. Alright. Well, let's take our level first. What have we got? Ironcast ability. All enemy damage reduced by 15% for 2 turns. If you complete a match of 8 or more nodes, you will gain 2 bonus coolant. Or Ironcast generates 1 coolant at the end of every turn. Actually, I quite like that one. Am I going to change it with anything, though? Actually, yes. We're going to go with this one. There we are. Right, now, we've got a new energy weapon. Which does a staggering amount of damage. Only has 1 chance, though, to do that staggering amount of damage. But because it's got such a high damage potential, it's going to be able to do a lot more against a very high level shield than my heavy cannon will be able to. Even with the compensation for it having twice as many chances to hit. Whereas a single miss will just completely negate the entirety of the energy lance for Mark V's damage. I'm not sure on that one, but there was a shield that I was very interested in. Yeah, it's a flat upgrade. Let's unlock it. There we go. Everything else into repairs, please. Let's get this shield replaced. There we go. Fantastic. Now our maximum defense is 60. And it doesn't cost a huge amount to work as well, which is the main thing. This would cost 4 to do it, to get me up to 56, but that requires only 3 per activation, which is a huge saving in the end, you know, in the long run. Alright then, next mission. We've only got 2 days left. Got fleet. An enemy Ironcast has been holding up civilian transports and making off with their rations. The loss of resources is one thing, but the blow to morale is quite another. Reclaim those supplies and, if possible, dispose of this villain too. Your Ironcast has taken heavy damage and you are in urgent need of repairs. The spire has dispatched a mobile repair crew to patch you up. You'll have to hold your own in enemy territory until they arrive, but you don't like the sound your engine is making? I really don't like that one. We know that the French reconnaissance teams have positioned several spy devices in this area. They have been collecting data on our movements and full strength, and so cannot be allowed to retrieve the be retrieved by the enemy. No, we're going to go here. One of the rations, they're stealing a tea. We can't allow our men and women fighting on the front line to be without tea. No, we're going there. I have located the thief. Please don't tell me it was one of ours. Astounding! How did you manage to find them so quickly? It wasn't very hard. They are driving a 20-foot tall, heavily armored bipedal tank. Well played, Commander. I like it. Good point, Commander. You're free to engage. Bring us back those rations. Commander, I do really like you. Okay, your cannon is the same one as me, I believe. Yes, it is. And the missile system, 121, 141. Still, that is a much higher average damage, so we're good. 110! Wow, if they give me this shield after I've just bought it, I guess I won't have too much room to complain. But wow, 110. That's worth the 4 power to activate it. Okay, let's open up strong with a huge. Actually, let's go this way instead. We're going to go for a huge link chain and get ourselves a little bit of ammo as well. No, actually, no, not the ammo, because the ammo above this chain is going to be brought down and will link up like that. So we didn't want to lose that potential. Right, raise the shields. Start walking. Raise the shields again and again. There we go. 60% defense already. Burn them. Wow, so much power. Grab all the power. I could activate walking. No. No, I think I'll hold down to that for now. What I wouldn't mind, though, is possibly grabbing all of this delicious, delicious ammunition. There we are. Right, okay. You're up. We'll hold on to our abilities for now. Okay. You're moving fast, and you've got 37 defense already. Not great. Make sure we're still working. There we are. We held on to that so we could get our overcharged shield. Generally speaking, I prefer an overcharged shield to any other type of thing. I know that weapons, when overcharged, are crazy powerful, but I just prefer to have my defensive systems powered up. Right, it's going to be hard to punch through this, but let's give it a try. And again. And grab some ammo. And again. How much damage have we done to it? It is barely holding on. Fantastic. Now we are going to need a lot of this coolant. We have got... yeah, we'll activate this. Grab all of this coolant in one go. My lord, so much energy. The EXP we're going to get from this is going to be staggering. Absolutely staggering. We may as well start marching up to 30%. And grab all of the scrap too. Ye gads, we're going to have a field day on the next turn. Okay, you're up. You're using a lot of heat right now to use your systems. It's fantastic to see. Took a bit of damage there, but not too much. Okay, activate this. That 80 level shield was very good there. Very good indeed. Right, power these up. And let's get that at full speed. Right. I'm going to do something that I don't often do here. I am going to ration out the ammo that I'm picking up. Break that shield, please. Fantastic. Now, I would say... start going for that weapon system. Good hits, all of them good hits. Well done. There we go. And continue firing. How close is that system? It's down. Okay, go for the next system. Oh my lord, we are absolutely decimating this guy. Ironcast, wait, I surrender! This isn't worth dying over. Perhaps that was something to think about before invading us. I can lead you to my stash of loot. Are you sure you can find it without me? I came here to secure the tea for my allies, not to kill someone. I'll make a deal. Very well, lead on. Right, this way, Commander. Wait, something isn't right. He is an accomplice. It's an ambush! Oh, you scallywag! That's the last time I showed mercy. Okay, things just got hard. That would have been a good opportunity to get an initial strike. Alas, that is not going to happen now because I used up all my firepower on the last one. Damn it. That's all I have to say. Okay, you scoundrels. Let's have at you then. All my abilities are down as well, which is a pain. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Okay, let's get all of this. Let's repair that as well, otherwise I'm just going to flat out lose it. We need this coolant quite badly. Let's grab all of you as well. Damn it, they're just not giving me the ammo I need. Oh well, just let's get these repaired at the very least. Grab it. Okay, we're going to take this one shot on their shield system. There we go. Good bit of damage there. The next turn we can do some ammo leeching. Okay, how are you going to respond? Painfully, it seems. Haha! Take that. Oh no. Ouch! That hurts a lot. Please stop. I would rather it if you did not kill me. Just saying. Right, we need to repair, but there's no way of getting the repairs that we need. Okay, let's just charge up everything. Should have done that before picking up the energy, actually, come to think of it. Bad move on my part, bad move. The scoundrels have me all aflutter. Right. Let's go for this. Shields down. Fantastic work. We want to take out the heaviest single damage, but... Okay, just open fire. Leech ammo. Open fire again. Fantastic, we've taken it down. Okay. This is an age-old battle between scallywaggery and dapperness. We'll see which one will prevail. Hopefully it will be us, obviously, but you can never be too certain. Damn it, they've repaired it. Okay, they haven't attacked, and they're no longer moving. If only we were in a position to gather ammo. However, we are not. Oh, we're squandering this opportunity. Okay, at least we can get some repairs then, though. Okay, repair this. Raise shields. Start walking. This is an unfortunate position to be in. Will the forces of scallywaggery prevail? I'm quite concerned at this point. I'm half health. And I can't fire. This would be the perfect opportunity for me to engage, but I can't. I'm gonna pay for this. Maybe not. Okay. Well, they're on the move. Not good for me. But we can certainly work with this. Get all the energy we can. Okay, I need double on this. There we go. Go for this weapon system. If most of these shots hit, we might even be able to take it down. There we go. That's what we needed to see. So a couple more blows like that and we will secure victory. Next turn we'll be able to ammo leech as well. How is he going to spend his resources? Going for repairs and an attack? Please miss. Oh, the pain. Bad times. And his shield is very highly charged. Oh, that scallywag. And there's no ammo on the field. Makes more sense to try and clear as much of the board as we can to generate more ammo on it, but this is going to be rough. There's no way out of this. It's going to be a hard battle. And with the shield at that high, that overcharged, I don't think attacking right now would make sense. We need to let that shield come down. There we go. Going for repairs. Okay, that is perfect. You have left yourself wide open. You are now going to die. And grab a little bit more. Grab this. We'll go for as many chains, the best chains that we can. Well, I guess these are equal. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Now, I've taken a risk by assuming that I'm going to be able to finish this fight with this, but I see no reason to believe that I can't. There we go. And I've still got enough ammo to make another attack in case I need to. I have managed to locate the stolen rations. Excellent. This will show any doubters that the consortium is here to protect the people of England. Get those supplies to the nearest depot. We can begin distributing them immediately. Ah, take that, forces of scallywaggery! Ah, that felt good. Didn't feel good to kill someone. It felt good to teach them a lesson, though. I hope they survived, though. I suspect it didn't because their reactor exploded and so did their cockpit. But, well, they made that choice. I was going to let them live, and then they tried to double-cross me. Still, it's a shame to see such needless waste of life. You could have joined us, you know. We would have shared the tea. Alright, let's see. Ironcast. The best ability. Oh, I'm assuming it's the best ability. It's one that we've unlocked through global progress. Life Leech. Ironcast ability. Leech 50 hull points from your opponent and restore them to your Ironcast. It can be used every 2 turns. That's fantastic. Replaces a random node in the grid with an overdrive. The next weapon to be activated fires an additional shot. No, this one is better than everything else. That is going up here over the scrap. That is so much better than anything else. Okay, what's the next mission? Got 1 day left. Okay, well, I don't think we've got much of a choice. We flat out need to repair our Ironcast. But with what's left... Oh, we can't afford it, so... We're going to increase our hull points. There we go. And then repair what we can. Okay! We have done well in this episode. We have restored the tea rations to the brave men and women fighting on the front line. We've also put down some scallywags, though I am a little bit sad that it had to end that way. Still, we've also been rewarded with Life Leech, probably because we were dapper and we were going to let them live and then they just double-crossed this. You know, it seems only right that we be given such an awesome ability. I see too much coincidence here for it to just be a coincidence. But in the next episode, we are going to be launching... the next fight, before the boss fight, we've got, let's see, well, it doesn't really matter what they are because it's going to reset them, but, oh well. I shall see you in the next episode where, after we've defeated the, whatever mission we go for, we're probably going to end up fighting the final boss. Are we strong enough to defeat them? I don't know. We've had a lot of luck in this run. I wouldn't be too surprised if we've exhausted our luck quota for an entire playthrough, but I live in hope. So, in the very next episode, the final boss of the game. Will we win? Will we not? Will we even get to the final boss? There's every possibility we'll die before we even reach it. Who knows? But I do hope you've enjoyed this episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care. And remember, dapperosity always prevails.